We love Halloweens. We do. We actually, well, we'll never top our Halloween costume at the idobi party, like ever. Like people still talk about that costume. We were
Oh
Wednesday
yeah.
and Pugsley. Before Wednesday, by the way, before the Netflix series. And
Oh,
yeah, we were Wednesday and Pugsley. We really slayed it down that year.
I'll repost that. That's a good one.
It's a good one. People always think it's like current too. I'm like, no, no, that was like got me out one year. That's basically it. But that was actually really a really good time, and we got everybody high up on the idobi rooftop. We rolled
Oh
so many
yeah,
joints that night. Oh my god, we
we
came
did. We
with the
probably
whole
rolled
ad
close
bag.
to 100.
Yeah, that was a good night. But we do love Halloween, even when we're not going to Halloween parties. Dressed as the best costume you'll ever see. Although I guess like traditionally, because we went to the Dan Bilzerian party. Oh God,
Yes,
the
yes,
Ignite
we
party.
did.
We were 80s punks that year. That was a fun year. Weird, very
Oh, so
very
weird.
weird, very weird.
God, we got home at 6:30 a.m.
Did we? Oh Jesus
Yeah,
Christ!
yeah, because I went to work at 9:30.
Uh, oh my God, we
Still
consumed
pretty
a lot of weed.
litty.
We consumed a lot of weed, and yeah, that was fun too. So I guess we love Halloween. We do, and we do watch our horror movies. We love horror movies. We're not partying in Bel Air, in the hills of Bel Air. We are watching scary movies. We did a little scary movie guide last year, but we updated it this year, and we are talking about strains that you can pair with horror movies. And there's like no rhyme or reason to this. So if you disagree, I'm sorry. Also, I want to note that when you're like consuming cannabis and watching a horror movie, you have to do so with caution, and it happens to the professionals because the first one on this list is Hereditary, and I love that movie. It's extremely unsettling. I was thinking about it today. I don't know if you'd like it, but I do. I think I saw it like Flower High the first time I saw it, and then like last year, my sister and I watched it during Halloween, and I think I took 100 milligrams. I think I had an RSO capsule. And I was like,
That's
"Yeah,
crazy.
horror movie." La, 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 la. So I like I took it, and I was on another planet. It was very, very what you think it was. I was freaking the fuck out. I was so scared. My sister was like, "You okay?" I was like, like I was really,
How
really, really
that
affected.
apparently it's very unsettling and introspective, but how did you not get inside your head and get unsettled?
I
Or
was
were you? You
unsettled and
were. You were
no, but
unsettled.
I'm saying don't do what I did. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do something else, and I'll give you a suggestion instead. I would say to do an indica, and while yes, I was relaxed, I was out of my mind. Just if you've seen Hereditary and you hear 100 milligrams, if you know, then you know. I was gone. So don't do that. But if you want to, now I like this suggestion. It's a good pairing with Hereditary would be Granddaddy Purple, which is introspective, and it does. For me, Granddaddy Purple is a little bit less intense. It's almost like what I feel like you would smoke if you were having some sort of anxiety and stuff like that. But it also helps you appreciate the moment and kind of like be relaxed in yourself so that when you do get scared, the reaction isn't kind of that jarring anxiety heart pump. It's kind of like, oh, okay, I'm safe. I'm good. That is not what I did. So I would say Granddaddy Purple if you're watching Hereditary. That's my
Yeah.
suggestion for the first
A,
one. Is there a movie on this list that you've seen?
a Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay, A Nightmare on Elm Street. What cannabis goes with A Nightmare on Elm Street with Fred Krueger?
Frederick Krueger. Best pairs with Dream Queen.
Dream Queen. Okay. Yeah, yeah. All right. So just kind of
You know,
like a little
something
euphoric,
a little light and dreamy.
but
you
like kind
know,
of
yeah,
silly too.
but silly. Yeah, because
It'll
that
make you a
it
little
really
giggly.
is. Those Nightmare on Elm Street movies are, I guess, the
They're
first
goofy.
one. It's dark and creepy, but they are hilarious.
Yeah, they're so good. They're
They're
so
so
funny.
yeah.
And you wanna like and some of the, like, kills are really good. The first one is just it's different, and then it just goes into, like, a strange place, but so I do feel like keeping it light and airy is a good call, so Dream Queen is definitely a good suggestion. There is one on here for Evil Dead 2. Jack Herrera is a suggestion for Evil Dead 2, a sativa, which is pretty. I feel like if you want to embrace the chaos that is Evil Dead 2, because that movie is insane. If you want to go on that journey, you are there locked in with Bruce Campbell, like one on one. And I do agree, a good Jack, even though it's hard to find for me, and it's not my favoriteest, but if I find a good one, I'm down. It will have you on that journey, feeling groovy with Bruce Campbell. So I think that that's a good suggestion. Jack Herrera with Evil Dead 2.
You're more likely to find like an XJ13, which I think would be a
Right.
B choice for Evil Dead 2.
Right. Right. That's a good point.
I did see
Um,
that. I've seen
Evil Dead 2. Yes.
all of the first 3 Evil Deads. The last Evil Dead you told me I couldn't see.
The
The
wait, which
newest
one?
one.
The remake or the one
The
that they just did? Oh, that one's really good, but it is very bloody. It is
I
there's
mean,
it
I
is
I s-
oof, oof,
I
there's
saw a
there's a
trailer
part
for
there's
that Evil Dead in the theater and I thought I was going to vom.
yeah, so it is that is the new Evil Dead. So definitely different energy too. I wouldn't suggest to smoke a heavy sativa when you're watching something like that. I do feel like that might be a case for indica. This I feel like is obvious, but I also feel like you kind of have like this is something we would do. So The Thing, the original 1982 Thing, The Thing, every male's favorite horror movie. Um, every male human loves The Thing, as do I. And the pairing here would be obviously Alien OG, uh, which I think is also a great suggestion. I do like a good Alien OG. Again, hard to come by now in these days, but if you can get one, I know I saw one in like Colorado. I remember I saw what looked like a really nice strain of Alien OG. A couple other places that weren't LA, I saw some good aliens that I would definitely be down to try and watch The Thing. And it is like OG, a good OG can take you on a ride, which you will be going on if you watch The Thing. Did you see Get Out?
No. No.
You should see it. It's a good movie. It's a good film.
Maybe
Get Out.
we'll watch that.
We should. It's good. I mean, it's good if you go in like I remember going in and just being like so incredibly excited about what I was about to see. But it does trip you out, and there's a bit of a thriller element to it, I would say. So the suggestion here is Blue Dream. I think and I feel that because there's an element, it's not a dream element, it's like a hypnosis element in Get Out. I think that's kind of why they're saying like Blue Dream because of dream. However, I would argue that it is a good strain to do if you're watching a movie like that, kind of like because there is like kind of a hypnotic effect to it, and also a very jarring effect to the movie. So Blue Dream is one of those, if you can find a good Blue Dream, go for it, and you will not feel too relaxed. You'll like kind of feel like if the door was going to open, you'd hear it. That's the kind of things that I'm hoping with these pairings is that you're not laid out, but you do feel like you're properly faded for a nice horror movie. Let's do. I know you haven't seen any of these movies. The Cabin in the Woods. You haven't seen that one? That one's like not even a horror movie.
With Chris the
Yeah.
comedian. I
No.
have seen that. No, not the
No, no,
comedian.
not the comedian. No, 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 no. The Cabin in the Woods. Well,
None
it
of us
is
Cabin
funny.
Boy. Sorry.
Yeah. No, not that one. The Cabin in the Woods is really good. It's a smart horror movie. It's one of those like clever, cheeky ones, and it is pretty funny, and it is really good. So I wouldn't even know how to explain it in a synopsis, but my husband really likes that movie. This has Pineapple Express as a suggestion, which I would agree with wholeheartedly because Pineapple
L-
Express is so good and so silly.
Let's go off the page, and I have a question for you. What would
Okay.
you smoke and pair with a classic horror of Friday the 13th? During that film, the teens are smoking weed
I would
during the
smoke.
film.
I would smoke during Friday the 13th. I would smoke sour diesel.
Ooh,
A great strain to bring to camp is some sour D.
that is a great answer.
Smells like a skunk. Blends with the
I would go
skunks.
I would go classic, and if I could find a skunk, I would
A
smoke some
skunk weed.
skunk.
Yeah, yeah. Sour diesel is like I know it's not the skunk, but it's always like mixed with it, so you always kind of get that like reminder when you smell skunk. But yes, skunk would be great, and some sour D. That's what I would do for Friday the 13th. Great pairings of horror movies and weed. We hope that you try at least some of these. It's fun to smoke weed and watch horror movies. Don't eat 100 milligrams of RSO and watch Hereditary, please.